What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good morning. I'm having a great one. It is my 37th birthday. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to that big 4-0, but I'm not there just yet. So let me celebrate my time. I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to Mr. Charlie Jones, the members sliding in for the win. Shout out to Mistress Adams, Michael Lockhart, Joe Tranchina, Big Benny Rich, Miss Elder Lockhart, Kelvin Hicks, and Micah Autry, Joe Tranchina. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy, man. Make sure y'all get these likes and shares up, man. Let's get this trap jumping around the corner for your boy's birthday, man. I appreciate all the love and support throughout the years. I'm at 2 years now, man. So if you've been rocking with your boy from day 1 or from day 33, year 2, it don't matter, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to you. Let's go. But first and foremost, we gotta make sure these haters doing the absolute most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner now. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Hey.
Ain't no looking back, came a long way.
Hey.
I know that they mad, but
we just trapping on a Tuesday.
That would make them hate. That would make them hate.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Miss Niece in the building, JB2 in the building, Tracy Hodge in the building. What's happening? All the numbers rocking with your boy. Donnell, Eric Willis. Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now.
Yeah, shout out to Carlos Evans. What's happening? Appreciate the birthday love, man. I really do. We gotta talk about these Seattle Sea chickens, though. That game is just a couple of days away now. Let's go.
I'ma run of them commas for the summer, run of them numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way it
ball, man. Ball, man. On the chain. Give me a one if everything sounds good, too. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Let's go.
We came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but
just let them hate. Hey, let's get it.
And we just get cake
and they just in the way. Hey, shout out to Ruben San Hernandez. Appreciate you, appreciate you.
And they just in the way.
Hey. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. Wait a minute. All my buttons acting crazy all of a sudden. I don't know. But what's happening, man? You are in the trap. I appreciate all the love and support. I see people giving me one, so that means we sounding good. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. But, man, Carlos Edwards says, sup, chat? We ready for Thursday. Yeah, we ready for the Thursday game, man. So shout out to all my people rocking with your boy. And shout out to the original people, everybody sliding in for the win. First, you know, we're going to talk about a little things that happened yesterday, the other day, you know, when there was no Cowboys football. Them stinking Eagles keep getting away with murder by the skin of their teeth. They got the job done. So, you know, respects to them. Them boys 10-1. We got to play catch up. We got to beat the stuffing out of them when we see them. So it is what it is, man. But listen, this is another pivotal NFC matchup. We must get this win. It ain't nothing sugar-coated about it. This is a must-win game. We cannot afford to drop no more games in the NFC at all. 0. Shout out to Miss Nisa with the $19.99 for the birthday love. I appreciate you, Miss Nisa. I really do. I don't know if I ain't got my trap button, but I got a bomb for you. I appreciate you, Miss Nisa. Thank you. But we can't afford to drop no more NFC games. We already dropped one to the San Francisco 49ers, dropped one to the Eagles, and that Arizona game is the one that's burning us right now, because we could have did that against anybody else. a respectable team, it would have made sense. But that team was it was unacceptable. But now we put ourselves in the hole, man, and the Eagles just keep winning. Them and the referees, of course, them and the referees. But they keep winning, so we can't say nothing about it, man. We just gotta beat them. It's hard to find good work these days, good help, because you gotta do it yourself, it seems like. It seems like nobody else is gonna do it, y'all. It's gonna have to be the mighty Cowboys. It's gonna have to be America's team that do it. Nobody else is gonna help us. Nobody else is gonna, smooth and soften the blow or nothing. It just seems like it gotta be us or it's nobody. So we gonna get the job done, man. When we see them boys in Dallas next week, we gonna beat the crap out of them. I feel like we gonna beat them by double digits. This gonna be a statement game. And I know that sounds hard to believe, but I promise you, I believe in my team. I know what we capable of, and I know we sick of these dudes because that's all they've been talking about in the NFL. And the Cowboys, they gonna show up. Y'all know how dominant we been at home, and we gonna keep that trend up. We gonna go out and show the world who we are. So now we got the Seattle Sea Chickens coming in here, and like I said, man, this is a must win. I feel like they're a talented team. Now I know they got beat by a couple of people. Let's see. I know they got beat by a couple of teams that, might not seem like that, might not seem too crazy. Shout out to the original people with the $7 cash out for the birthday love, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Seattle Seahawks. Cause they got a talented team, man. So I ain't trying to overlook nobody. I'm not trying to overlook nobody. Cause that's how you get yourself in trouble. That's how you get yourself in trouble, overlooking people, because we've been so dominant at home. But if you want to sustain this level of greatness, this how you do it, by making sure you stay on these people's neck, keep your foot on their throat, so we can make sure we go out here and continue to dominate. But let's see who they played. I got something I want to show y'all too. Okay, they beat the Broncos. Now look, listen now. The Broncos look like a terrible team at the beginning of the year, right? But now look at the Broncos. The Broncos done won 5 straight. The Broncos done won 5 games straight. And they done beat the Chiefs. They done beat the Bills. They done beat some respectable teams. The Browns. Now, that Broncos win look much better right now. It was only 16-17, but it was a win. They got their tail whooped by the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? 7-27. But they come back where they lost to the Falcons too. Them too bad. That's a bad loss right there. The Falcons lost. But this same Seattle team beat the Lions 48-45. That's ridiculous. 48-45 is college basketball numbers, college football numbers. Anything unprofessional that's what that is. 48-45. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Okay, this it. I was looking at the wrong. I thought I was tripping. I was like, I don't remember that game. My fault. Okay, this it right here. They lost to the Rams 30-13, but they still beat the Lions. They beat the Lions again. Anyway, so keep that. They went to OT with the Lions, but they beat them 37-31. Then they beat the Panthers. We ain't giving them no credit for that. They beat the Giants. No credit for that. They lost a close one against the Bengals 17-13. They beat the Cardinals, unlike we did. So I don't want us to get too much hubris and think that it's just, we ain't got to pay these teams no attention. These boys got some legitimate weapons that we should be concerned about, especially with few players we missing on defense. So I'm not acting like these boys the greatest show on turf. I'm not acting like we can't beat the stuffing out of them. But I do want to make sure we take them boys serious. Shout out to ATM Sports, man, showing the birthday love. I appreciate you, sir. And shout out to Cajun Cowboys. Appreciate everybody with the happy birthdays, man. I really do, man. It feels great to be, coming through here another year, man. Thanks to the man upstairs. It's very appreciative. I am to him and, giving me another chance at this, But let's see. They beat the Cardinals unlike us. Then they come back and beat the Browns. That's a legitimate win these days. The Browns is a legitimate team. Even though their quarterback is iffy, that team is still legitimate. They got the crap beat out of them by the Ravens. Then they beat Washington. They lost to the Rams, which is peculiar. That's a bad loss. Then they come back and lose to the 49ers again. They got manhandled. So even though this is not a team, they got the Cowboys favored at, let's see. Okay. They got the Cowboys favored 9.5 points. On Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime, you know how it go. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Y'all forgive me. Okay, Amazon Prime, and it's a night game, Thursday night game. This is my sentiments on it. The Cowboys must get home against this team. They have weapons for sure. So the reason I say that, they wide receiving core is pretty strong in my opinion. I like their personnel. I like what's his name? The wide receiver out of Ohio State. I like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. They got some names, even though Lockett and DK ain't been just going crazy this year. Let's look at they numbers real quick. DK and Lockett ain't been just going crazy, but I still like them boys as they skill set and stuff like that because, they're a decent team. I just don't want the Cowboys to be sleeping on these boys, man. We can't afford to slip. But another thing, I'm going to tell you, I got a good argument against a lot of this stuff they've been doing and talking about this team too. Because they are like we can't do nothing with winning teams. Wait a minute. They are like we can't do nothing with winning teams, but it ain't many winning teams in the world. So what y'all want us to do? They want the Cowboys to forfeit when we play a team that ain't a winning team. So it's crazy. But yeah, let's see. So it looks like DK Metcalf, he only has 678 yards receiving. He's 26, 43 receptions. He's 38th in the league. And he's only getting 75 targets, and that's 26 in the league. Receiving touchdowns, the man only has 3. So after that phenomenal, exciting, super crazy year that Geno Smith had last year, it's not looking the same this year because you can't get your number one receiver to football. That's definitely a problem. So, DK ain't having a great Pro Bowl type year that he usually have. Let's look at Jackson Smith. Now, I like this kid. He's a rookie out of Ohio State. That's who I was talking about. But he only has 406 yards receiving, 38 receptions, 55 targets, 2 touchdowns. So none of their receivers are just getting off like they usually be. But like I said, I like the skill sets that they have on their team. I like the personnel. I take Tyler Lockett. I definitely take DK Metcalf. And I take Jackson Smith as well. So I ain't going to lie about that. But as far as Tyler Lockett go, he only got 575 yards receiving, 54 receptions, and 76 targets, 4 touchdowns. So they receiving core ain't just going that crazy. But if you a Cowboy fan, like I'm a Cowboy fan, we know that everybody likes to go crazy against the Cowboys. Everybody likes to, strut their stuff against us for some reason. So I'm not letting that be, I'm not letting that go unnoticed. Like it just don't matter. Now, I don't care how slow that year been. I'm respecting this team because we can't afford to slip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys, the poor. She says, peace, landlord. Happy born day to you. What's happening, Miss You Goddess? I appreciate the birthday love. JB says they're a good team, just inconsistent. We too locked in to lose this one. Hey, I feel you, man. That's what type of time I'm on. Because, I don't want us to be overlooking them either because we got the big game with the Eagles next week. I don't want them to overlook it either. I want them to be focused, handle business, take it a game at a time, a day at a time. We don't need that because this could be a potential trap game with the Eagles right behind this team. Every single player on the Dallas Cowboys is motivated to go back and smack the Eagles. They want to get their get back against the Eagles. They cannot wait to go back and play them boys at our house. I'm telling you right now, I know I keep skipping. I'm excited about that game too. But I see the Cowboys winning by double digits. I'm going to just say it right now. I see us winning by double digits. Even, yes, Cowboys Click, it is my birthday today, man. 37 years old. And I'm a young old man at the time. But I'm looking forward to playing the Seahawks too, because I do want to see how our secondary match up. And they have Jackson Smith-Njigba. How y'all feeling with Jordan Lewis? Because he's going to be Jordan Lewis. Yeah, them receivers nice. I'm a receiver. That's why I got a whole lot of respect for these boys, JB. Because Geno ain't got to be great, but he got the weapons. He got the personnel. So that's why I say it's definitely a big time factor in this game for us to get home. I wouldn't trust nobody secondary against these boys too long. You know what I'm saying? Not too long. Okay, shout out to everybody with the birthday love, man. The Lunatic sliding in for the win. Troy Moore, appreciate you, sir. Shenard Madre. Let your boy know how terrible I did with the thing. And Shenard, happy belated birthday to everybody that was before me and all of that good stuff. Shout out to Mr. It's Too Easy for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you. John Cofield, why you think my voice is terrible right now? The Alabama game it took my voice away. I appreciate you too, sir. Roll Tide to you. But man, that Alabama game was so ridiculous. Man. I lost my voice. It's been gone for days now. Shout out to Cowboys Click with the 1999. Happy birthday, youngsters. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Shout out to Darren Posing, man. Ligaments in the building. It's a nefarious birthday. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man. But that's the reason my voice gone now, y'all. I did go to a concert for my birthday, too. I rode down there to Atlanta to a Yo Gotti concert. Landlord don't even barely get out the house these days, so it was needed. But that Alabama game, man, it took my voice away, and now I'm in shambles. But I'm so glad we got the win, so I ain't even mad. Shout out to Jay Diggs with the $2 super. He said, happy birthday, landlord. 37 in a few weeks myself. Enjoy a DC4L. Hey, man, you a 86 baby too, man. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, ligaments is just crazy, ain't it? You got it. I love it. I told you I can never take that word serious ever again. Iceberg. Hey, they must have had some of them 4-leaf clovers the Eagles dropped on the field in, because I don't know how that was lucky. I think that was stupid, Iceberg. I know that we ain't talking about Alabama, but that was more stupid on their part, because they rushed 2 people. Them boys rushed 2 people, and Melrose hit them on the outside in that in the back of the end zone. That was on them. That was more stupid. Jazz Jeff said, how good is that O-line? Not good at all. That's a good segue. Shout out to Dwayne Posey, man, with the birthday love. The members sliding in for the win. I appreciate y'all. We finna look at their O-line right now. That's what we finna do. We can look at all of it, honestly, because it's not that good. It's just not that good. But we're going to look at their lineups. Okay, let's go on the other side. Okay, they got Cross, the guy out of, I think he out of Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi State Bulldogs, Charles Cross. They got him grading out at a 70. So he's they starting left tackle, 70.8. He's 31st in the league, you know, and he's the 84th tackle. So we'll see how that work out. And left guard, Damian Lewis, he's grading out at a 59.3. Center grading out at a 54.0. Haynes, let's see, Phil Haynes. I don't know who these guys is, but he grading out at a 52, and that's terrible. And guess who they got as the starting right tackle? Jason Peters. We probably should have kept old man Peters to have him in his rotation somewhere, but hey, they got Jason Peters still starting. I got to see his age. Like, well, how old is Jason Peters right now? That is where Micah Parsons need to be. This is where you make your bones at. This is where you go crazy at. Let him go attack Jason Peters. He's an old man. Charles Cross couldn't handle my boy Sam Williams in college. Let Sam go back over there and make this boy have nightmares again. That's what Sam showed up the most at to me. Sam went crazy against this boy. They don't show his name, but they don't show his age. But Jason Peters, yeah, they do. Good grief. He 41 years old, y'all. Lord. They got a 41-year-old starting tackle. Even though he's a gold jacket guy, Hall of Fame guy. Hey, I don't care what color your jacket is. You don't want to see Michael Parsons at age 41. Most human beings don't want to see him at 20. So just imagine at 41. No, sir. I'm sending Michael Parsons on that side all game. Hey, I'm going to make him feel like he should have retired. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make him feel like he should have retired. You going to have to, hey, John, 41? My bones cracking at 37. I know he getting up. He got to be in the ice bath a long time. But who want to go up against Michael Parsons? In your youth, you don't want to go up against Michael Parsons. So when you take that into consideration, I'm putting Michael on his top all game long. All game long. I'm sending Michael right off that on the right tackle. And then, like I said, that matchup, Charles Cross versus Sam Williams, that was a big-time matchup that he used to win. He used to win that matchup. So, let's see. Yeah, Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. Man, Charles Cross used to get cooked by Sam Williams in college. And that's another matchup you need to exploit. You know how you always have that team. Like if you competed, if you played on a team before, it's just something about that guy who gets you. Sometimes it's just a dude who just got your number. Like he might not even be that good, but he just got your number for some reason. So it's just that might be one of them things that Charles Cross got in his head that he just can't see Sam Williams, and I exploit him. Shout out to Coach Marv in the building, man. He says, happy birthday, brother. Look, landlord, Seattle is a good, desperate team, which is dangerous, but running game is what gets them going, and they got backs. Yes, they do, Coach Marv. We could talk about that, too. They don't have too many impressive O-linemen. I'm sure most O-linemen are my cash app is $landlord723. But I appreciate you, Mr. Jeremy. But the thing about it, Coach, is like most offensive linemen are better run blockers than they are pass blockers. So, you know, they don't have too many impressive linemen, but they do have a back. And, you know, we wanted Charbonnet. You remember me and HTM, shout out to HTM Sports, we did the Cowboys College, and we went over Charbonnet. And you know what I'm saying? We wanted him coming out of college. He was a very talented back. But instead, you know, we got little legs. So we got little legs instead of somebody who actually could have played and contributed to the team. And I think at the beginning of the season, we kind of paid for that. So now I think it's kind of working itself out. Rico's, you know, taking his game to another level. Nobody really seen that. We was looking more into Malik Davis than Rico Dowdle, but it seems like it worked itself out. Shout out to my dog, Choctaw Montana in the building. DeQuincy Coleman with the happy birthday love. How you feel about Dak right now, DeQuincy? I ain't been seeing you, man. I ain't been seeing you, DeQuincy. That's my guy right there, man. That's my guy right there. But look, I do want to ask you, DeQuincy. I do want to ask you. How you feeling about your quarterback right now? Are you the people you gonna be like, it's just the weak teams. It's the weak teams. And he cooked the Eagles too, but it's just the weak teams. Are you that guy, or you gonna say he playing well now, landlord? Can you just say that? That's all I ask. Can you just say, landlord, Dak playing ball right now? It ain't that. Look, I can't stand Jalen Hurts. He winning games. He playing ball right now. Can you do the same? Do you have, sportsmanship and integrity? No, he don't. LOL, he balling, but Hey, it's against weak teams. So you couldn't even keep it solid and just give them a straight compliment. Okay, I got you. I got you, DeQuincy. I didn't expect nothing different from you. But, you still my guy. You still my guy, DeQuincy. You can't even give your quarterback respect. That's crazy. Dak playing out of his mind. Dak is playing out of his mind. But, hey, you been hiding from him, DeQuincy. Hey, you been hiding from me, sir. You been hiding from me. Because I ain't seen you in a minute. He been ducking and dodging them boys. Since Dak been playing well, DeQuincy started disappearing. Let's see. Shout out to Action Pile in the building. He says, happy G-Day land. What something about what you know about them red sauce chitterlings down in Alabama? I know about them chitterlings, man. I had to let them go. I had to let them go. Them things that had your blood pressure sky high. DeQuincy Coleman, we gonna see what he do against the gauntlet he got coming. Okay, that's fair. Coach said Walker is the guy. If you don't stop Walker, the play action will kill us because all Geno is a play action quarterback. Coach, from what I seen, unless they got some new news out, Walker is listed as doubtful or questionable. Let me go double check that. They got Walker. Walker ain't even playing if I ain't mistaken, Coach. It's all about Charbonnet right now. I'm not sure. Let me double check that right quick, Coach. But I think he's doubtful. Yeah. Walker is doubtful, Coach, so he might not even play. Yeah, the Lunatic says Walker was did not participate in yesterday's practice. Yeah, he doubtful for the game, so that don't mean he's not playing. They got Geno on the injury list as questionable, so that's interesting with an elbow. So hey, we'll see what's up. Miss Elder says 63 likes and 122 in the chat. Y'all want landlord to cry on his birthday? Good, great. Don't be like that. Don't make me ugly cry on my birthday now. That's just terrible. Don't behave that way. Don't act like an eagle. Shout out to Desmond Iron Man. My member sliding in for the win. Don't act like an eagle now. Please don't act that way. Okay? Let's look at some of their overall stuff. Okay? They season performance. They 6-5, of course. Record versus, let's see. Indoors, they haven't played a game indoors this season. That's interesting right there. They haven't played one game indoors all season. And on at home, they 2-3 away. Oh, on the road, they 2-3 away, and they on a 2-game losing streak, of course. Points per game, they 18th. Your Dallas Cowboys are number one. Number one? No. Number one? That's what you telling me? Wait a minute. I feel a rant coming. I can't stop it, y'all. Let me. Woosah. Nah, y'all got to get it. Listen. What happened to all them people talking about my coach? What happened to all them people talking about Mike McCarthy? What happened to all them people saying Mike McCarthy was prehistoric and the offense couldn't do this and the offense couldn't do that and Kellen Moore was going to do this and Kellen Moore was going to cook over here? What happened to them people? Let me know. What happened to those folks? Because I can't find them. They was talking about my coach saying that his offense was terrible. And now all of a sudden we number one in the league in scoring. 31.5 points a game. What's going on? Somebody let me know. What happened? Where's Kellen Moore cooking? Justin Herbert is far superior than Dak Prescott. He's gonna cook with Kellen Moore. What happened to those people? What happened to those people, man? This is all I'm asking y'all. What happened to those people? Cause y'all it be the pessimistic fans that be entertaining that crap. And then look, this is what makes me mad about it. Cause with me being a content creator, everything I say, I gotta stand on it. When I say something, I gotta stand on it. I gotta come back here next week and say, yeah, I said it and it didn't happen. Okay, I was wrong. Or I was right. What happened to those people? When they say crazy stuff, when they get in the chat box arguing and making all these dumb statements and questions, they get to disappear. They get to do the Homer Simpson and disappear in the bushes. They get to do that. We don't see these people. When everybody was saying that Kellen Moore was going to cook with Justin Herbert. He's far more superior than Dak Prescott. Dak is not smart enough to run Kellen Moore's scheme. I seen all of this stuff. Where are these people at? Yeah, DeQuincy, you was one of them. And you been gone. DeQuincy, you was one of them and you been gone. Now listen, you don't hear nobody making this argument right now. You don't hear nobody making this argument right now, right? The thing about it is, but if it was the other way around, if this argument was the other way around, sir, I'm telling you right now, you will see articles everywhere talking about how bad of a move it was for the Cowboys to pick Mike McCarthy over Kellen Moore, an old coach that was out. He was past his time. He's out of date. You would have been hearing all of this crap. But now you don't hear none of it. You don't hear none of it. They don't even bring that topic up no more. They don't even bring that topic up no more. You remember when they was close? At the beginning of the year, they was like, Kellen is looking a little better than Mike. Or Mike came out. Oh, they kept comparing. Now you don't see that at all. You don't see that comparison nowhere. Yeah, because Mike McCarthy is him. That's why. Because he is him. You don't see Kellen Moore comparisons no more because Kellen ain't on his side no more. He don't deserve to be in that ilk no more. He don't deserve to be in that conversation with a Super Bowl winning coach. But that's the only place in the world that happens at is in Dallas. When you got Dollar Bill and them crazy self at the helm of this operation. Ain't no way in hell Kellen Moore should have even been on the same level or plateau or having enough cachet to overrule Mike McCarthy. Ain't no way. This man got a Super Bowl, sir. But y'all let the mainstream people trick y'all to think that Aaron Rodgers was the reason of the Super Bowl. But you ain't seen Aaron Rodgers be in a Super Bowl since he was with Big Mike. Put some respect on that man. That's gonna be, what? I'm sorry, y'all. That's gonna be messing me up, man. I had to get into my rant because I ain't heard nobody say this. I ain't heard nobody talk about how much better our offense is compared to Kellen Moore. When Mike McCarthy was doing bad, they was like, oh, look at the Cowboys offense. They way down here and scoring in the red zone and all this stuff. Now, Mike McCarthy is up here. You don't hear nothing. Oh, he was just prehistoric. He was just, behind the times. What happened? Yeah. I stand on my statements. I stand on my takes. You see that? Trap takes. You can screenshot that and put that in history. You can screenshot that and put that in history. But all these crazy nonsense comments that they make, they say that stuff and just go run away. And when it's not true, you don't hear from them no more. We built different. But yeah, coach, Walker don't look like he gonna play in this game. He did not participate in the last one. But Charbonnet is still a problem. I like the Ricky. But that stat just pissed me off. That stat just pissed me off. Why not, DeQuincy? He been cooking against everybody. Every defense. What did Josh Allen do against Philly? What did Patrick Mahomes, any of these other people do against the Jets? The Jets made everybody look silly. Except for who? Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy. Yeah. It's like that. But, passing yards, let's get back into it. Points allowed per game. Fourth. Cowboys are fourth with 16.8 points allowed per game. The Seattle Sea Chickens set 22nd, giving up 22.6. Total yards per game. The Seahawks 21st at 317. And the Cowboys are 5th at 377 yards per game that we put up. So, hey, y'all gonna understand about this team, man. So, you mean to tell me we first in points, okay? We 5th in yards per game, and we 4th in passing yards per game. We 13th at rushing yards per game. That's the area that we got to get fixed. But we 13th. We ain't 26th. You understand? If that run game get better, it is a wrap. It's over with. So y'all need to simmer down. All the haters that were talking about Big Mike McCarthy, Big Mike Soprano, they need to go sit in the corner. You know? Let me where they proper seat at? Wait a minute. I think I got their proper seat on here. That's their proper seat. Go sit back there by OJ the Juice Man in the back window. Go sit back there by OJ the Juice. You might need to sit by Gucci Man. I don't know. Do you need to sit by Gucci in the front right there? Who knows? I don't know. But I don't hear those people talking crazy no more. I just don't. The Quincy still hating. I ain't got time for you today, man. I ain't finna be arguing with you all day. Dwayne Brown says Kellen Moore might be fired after this season. Bro, don't nobody want no game, boy. No Madden player at they OC. Them decorated people was telling y'all that this boy went up to par. But everybody blaming Dak. What happened to the interceptions? You don't hear about interceptions no more. You don't hear about the offense, Mike McCarthy no more. You don't hear about Texas toast, and all of this stuff they were saying like the offense was terrible. You don't hear none of that stuff no more. The Cowboys are cooking, and all you see now is them boys acting going crazy on the league. Now, you don't hear none of them arguments. JB said us being 13th actually surprising to me. Right? It is surprising, honestly, because the running game don't seem like it's been that good. But it has. It's been decent. Like, we've been real good some games. We've been mediocre some games. It's been like a roller coaster. But you need a consistent run game. So, I guess the extravagant games paired with the mediocre games got us at 13. You gotta say Trout Mike. Yeah, give Mike McCarthy some love, man. Darren Poser says, Kellen looked like he got halitosis. What you talking about, man? Look, Kellen lost on so many areas, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. Like, since Kellen been with the Chargers, man, I watched one of their games. Even the game that we watched with them, they don't even give Kellen Moore no camera time no more, sir. You barely even see this dude's face. Like, bro, you was a young star over here in Dallas, but when you go over there to the other teams, don't nobody want to hear from you, sir. Nobody got no words for you, sir. Don't nobody want to talk to you, sir. You don't get no camera time, sir. You don't get no endorsements. Don't nobody know you no more. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself over there. You know, go sit in the corner. So you went and tried to be, hey, I'm going to go get me another job. Now, don't nobody care about you at all. Nobody care about you whatsoever. That's crazy. This man don't even get a cameo in the game, in the broadcast no more. Think about that. Y'all, we didn't even see Kellen Moore little funny looking self on the camera at all. Y'all know that. You went from a star over here in Dallas to just another guy over there in LA. And that's on you because you're not like that, sir. And look, like I said, it's going to continue to play out and we're going to continue to get closer to the truth. I was one of the people. Boss Cowboy was one of the people. It was a few people who was going against Kellen when he was number one because we knew it was fraudulent. We knew that this style of play didn't materialize into wins in the big situations because he was playing too reckless. Don't you see who the Chargers look like on offense right now? Who they look like? The Chargers look just like us. They look just like the Cowboys last year. That's what they look like. Throwing the ball when they probably shouldn't be throwing the ball, doing all these risky plays, all of this crap. That's what they look like, right? They look like a unorganized football team that's just doing stuff. Them boys look just like the Cowboys right now. Them boys look like the Cowboys of old. Constantly giving teams chances to win and beat them over and over and over. Over and over and over. Chata said I spoke on him when he was the quarterback coach. He shouldn't have been coaching no Dak Prescott anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't respect that no guy that can't even play. Like, let's just be real, man. We love Kellen. I think he's a good dude, but this ain't about him as a person. This is about him as an OC. Like, that's what people be forgetting, bro. Like, we ain't talking about his self as his personality, him as a human being. We talking about him as an OC. He was not good for our team. That's what the problem was. He was not good for the Dallas Cowboys. I can't speak to what he do. He probably feed the children and everything. So, you know, he's an excellent person, but he's not an excellent OC for the Dallas Cowboys. And apparently, it looks like it's the same for the Chargers. So, everybody was saying that Justin Herbert was going to cook us. We don't see that. We don't see that. What happened to that? I don't know. But, yeah, man, we got to make sure that we respect this team. They got a good running game, too. Let's go look at their running game real quick. Let's see. I just told you, they O-line is in shambles. They got a 41-year-old right tackle, and that's going to be hard. Noah Fant can give us some issues. With J-Ron Kurtz being out, we're going to need Ranye Thomas and Marquise Bell and Donovan Wilson to be doing good against him in coverage. Like, and don't forget, I said Marquise Bell. I know he's a linebacker, but I'm sure Dan Quinn don't mind matching him up out of our base formations with a tight end because he's a former safety. He can do it. So, Marquise Bell and Donovan Wilson and Ranye Thomas, they need to do a good job on Fant because he can actually play. But you look at Tyler Lockett and Metcalf, and them boys grading out well. You got Metcalf grading out to 75, Lockett grading out 79. We know Lockett is a deep ball guy. We know Metcalf a deep ball guy. He's a big physical wide receiver. He's pretty much a prototypical guy as far as his stature and build. But for some reason, Geno Smith ain't been getting them the ball to the degree that you would think they would. But let's see. They running back Charbonnet right now. This somebody who I'm looking forward to playing because he's somebody I scouted and I thought a lot of. Let's see. You see, he had 67 carries, 308 yards. So he ain't just running away with the league, but when I seen him against the 49ers and against a couple of other teams, he was at least running the ball pretty hard. And you know we kind of struggle with certain backs. So Charbonnet, I believe he'll be a good player before long. I do. Shout out to Miss Gina in the building with the fried bologna. I ain't hit that button in a minute. It's holiday season. Let me get that fried bologna cooking for you, Miss Gina. Where you at? Hold on. Wait a minute. There you go.
Fried bologna sandwiches. Fried bologna is so good, it's a different meal than cold bologna. I feel like you burn bologna, you burn the poverty out of the taste. I can't eat cold bologna sandwiches. It tastes totally different.
Shout out to the cold bologna people that know what's happening with the cold bologna. No, it's not that way. You got to cook it fried. So, hey, it don't matter what kind of bologna it is either. It could be chicken bologna, pork bologna. It don't matter. If you're fried, it's good. Shout out to the Trap House, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Trap House. Hey, what they know about that, man? What they know about that? That's that South stuff right there, man. That's that South stuff. But what we was looking at, the running backs. You know, Charbonnet ain't just having no great statistical year, but he's dangerous. I like the player. I like his skill set coming out of college. I really do. So we're not sleeping on them guys at all. Okay. And far as I'll talk about their defense tomorrow, but they got some players over there. You know, they got Warner. You know, they got Bobby Wagner over there. You know, they got Devin Witherspoon, the kid out of Syracuse, the most physical corner coming out of college last year. Jamal Adams, you know, we wanted him for years over here in Dallas. So, you know, it'll be a good up-close look against him. And, you know, they got some players over there. Willing, is that the guy? One of the guys that were getting out of interception? That wasn't him. They benched one of them dudes, didn't it? They was like, he had a good interception year last year, and then they just benched the kid. So, I don't know which one it was, but I think it was him. Chata said, I'm sleep. Don't sleep on them, man. After we get beat by Arizona, bro, you think we got the luxury to sleep on the team? I don't think so. But I ain't not to say that we ain't gonna beat the crap out of them. But at the same time, I want to make sure we beat the crap out of them. Like I said, I say this all the time. My favorite coach in basketball, Greg Popovich, he says, have the appropriate fear against any opponent that you play. So you won't underestimate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Underestimating people, that's how you get your butt whooped. You don't want to underestimate nobody. You want to go in there thinking that they're a formidable opponent so you can be prepared. When you knock them out, you're going to be like, dang, it was easier than I thought. Instead of saying, getting hit in the mouth and then saying, oh, wow, I didn't think they had that in them. No, we're not underestimating nobody. No one. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. This is gonna be a quick little story. Then I'm about to get ready to head up out of here, man. I appreciate all the love and support. But I remember, man, it's this place in Birmingham called El Sol. They do boxing. They used to do boxing and stuff. So amateur boxing. So anybody can go up there in the ring if they want to fight. So it was this short, I think like a Mexican guy, and he kept going up there, and everybody thinking like he wasn't finna do nothing. They looking like, man, this short dude, and he ain't got no reach, and he finna go up there and get beat up, and man, they waited for him to fight to the last fight. It was a dude that we knew. He was beating up everybody. He was beating up everybody the whole night. He was winning everything. Man, he got to the last fight and fought that little short Mexican dude. I swear to God, the Mexican dude put hands on him, man. He put hands on him. This dude probably was about 5'5", 5'6". This boy was hitting so hard, the wind was coming behind his hand. So, like, you can't underestimate nobody. He put that boy in the dirt. Like, bow, bow. I'm talking about, we was like, ooh. Like, you cannot underestimate nobody, man. If you do, that you set yourself up for failure. So, I never underestimate nobody, man. I would never do that. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it. You be thinking people ain't up to par, and you get embarrassed. So now we gonna treat them boys with the proper respect. They coming into our house, and we gotta make sure we beat the crap out of them. It ain't no other way around it. We gotta beat the crap out of these boys. Joe Tranchina says 101 likes, 163 people in the chat. Come on now, at least get me to 150. At least get your boy to 150. You know what I'm saying? Don't behave that way. Don't behave that way. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this game. I believe it's going to be, I ain't saying it's going to be a close game, but I think it could be tougher than we expect. So I want to see how my team respond. I want to see how my team respond to a team like this and beat the wheels off on them. So, Miss Ella, I guess they going to make me ugly cry today. Oh, my goodness. Look at the disappointment on this young man's face. You got me walking around with my head down, man. How you gonna disappoint a baby? What more do you want from me? You got me staring out the window. Now I gotta give you that ugly cry. Oh my goodness. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card, man. Hey, I'ma leave it on there for y'all, man. That's on y'all. I might start leaving this on there for 20, 30 seconds until y'all hit that like button, man. You're doing me dirty. You're doing me a disservice, man. Don't behave that way. Don't behave that way. That dude was looking at shovels, y'all. Oh, my goodness. But shout out to Tracer Hodge with the $9.99 for your mind. He's just showing love, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do. I appreciate you. Yeah, Joe, they made me ugly cry on my birthday, man. I don't know how could they do me like that. Why they want to behave that way. It's just unfortunate, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't what they say. I ain't too proud to beg for my likes, man. I get up here every day. You know, I want you to make sure you support. I gotta beat up this algorithm, push it through the masses, man. We gotta break through. So I appreciate y'all. Coach Mob says Landlord Carroll will try to attack our D with misdirection plays, so defensive discipline is key. Exactly, Coach. They know we got an inexperienced young linebacking core, so you need to look forward to that all year. You know what I'm saying? you got to look forward to that all year. So that's definitely going to be a form of attack. We know Pete Carroll is one of the best coaches that's in this league. Still an old man, super energetic, and he act like he younger than us. Pete Carroll like he gonna outlive everybody. Ain't he? Pete Carroll he's a ball of energy at that old age, so that's inspiring to see that from a coach like that. So I know they gonna play hard, they gonna be disciplined, they a sound team. It's just that they are inconsistent for some reason, and that's gonna be something that's gonna be detrimental to them. Excuse me. Miss Gina says that a birthday outfit. Nah, it's just a little starter jacket. You know, one of them old school starter little hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Not starter, but it's similar. It's staple. You understand? How old am I? I'm 37 years old. I'm real close to 40. I'm like, skirt. I'm on 40 block, but I ain't there yet. I'm creeping on the come up. That's me creeping on the come up to my 40s right here. Where is that? I'm creeping on the come up.
Creeping on the come up, baby.
That's me.
Yeah. What's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
I'm creeping on the come up to my 40s, Miss Gina. Yes, I am. Kelvin here said that little boy had it coming. T.I. been sparing him. Y'all talking about the King. I had met him at ATL, man. That little dude crazy. Darren Poser said, my coworker again told me Dak's baby gonna be intercepted. Wow. I told him, leave me alone, my quarterback alone. Look, the interception jokes don't even work no more, Darren. Dak ain't got nowhere near the interceptions these dudes got. But that's on me. Congratulations to young Ryan Dakota on being a future father, man. That's a big moment for us, man. That's a big moment. And I feel like, man, as a father myself, I feel like when you see stuff like that, that's going to help you refocus and really have something to play for, have something to focus on. Like, you know you got to do it now. So it's no doubt about that. So I think that's big for him, man. I'm happy for Dak actually settling down. So he been real secretive. Dak might have been a player on the low. We don't know. But hey, this like the first girl I seen Dak just parading around. So hey, maybe it's serious. Maybe he settled down and become a real life family man. We don't know. But hey, I think it's good for him. I think it's when you see your child, man, it's inspiring for you to have something to play for. So I think it's gonna go well for him. But I seen him say it's dad power that he been playing with as of late. So they going crazy. But man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep hitting that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And make sure y'all support Landlord Sports. I appreciate to everybody that gave me the birthday shout outs and the birthday cash outs, super chats, and everybody that had me on their mind this morning, calls and all of this stuff, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. So make sure y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with your boy in the trap. So let's get it, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day and enjoy y'all self. I don't know why my thing acting crazy, but we gonna ride this thing on out. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
We the greatest.
put my
Y'all know that.
money
We finna prove
in my
that.
hand. Yeah.
Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to
appreciate y'all,
shine.
man.
I
Shout
don't
out
know why
to
they
them
so
members.
obsessed with mine.
Hey,
I'm all they think
I
about.
got a
Go in they
CD
house, they
Lamb
probably got
Russian
my pics
video
in the
dropping
shrine.
today.
Damn, I never
It'll be
let these
dropping later
play
on
me. They
today.
see us ballin',
That's
now
gonna
they
be a
wanna
members
switch teams like
exclusive.
KD.
And then
I know
I'ma
my
release
time
it to the
coming, I
public.
guess I'ma
So
wait
if
and
you a
see.
member,
I'm too
I
cocky and
appreciate you.
confident
You
that
gonna get
humble
first
ain't
dibs
for me,
on it.
Lord. Help
Yes,
me
sir.
with my egotistical ways,
Let's
but
go.
I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what
I
most
went back in
say.
time,
They
2-3
words are
years
unimportant like
of
prepositional
CD Lamb
phrase. They
rushing
wanna
the
see me
football.
crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze,
And
but
how
yet I
effective
rise like
he
the
is.
phoenix.
How
Show
natural of a
these
runner
I'm
he
great
is.
enough.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me.
Let's
We'll
take a seat. Let's
I
go.
do it for the family. So
Bring the block to the
Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how it feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents, there will be morning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These dudes ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. To know that I kill it, these are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat.
Let's go
do it for the family.
Hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge us.
I just do it for the real.
I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. Let's go.
To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters say us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.